Hello my dear students. I hope you all are fine and enjoyed your vacations. Now it is a time to continue our studies because there are your boards, so we have to prepare for it. Today I am going to start the chapter named Acid, Base and Salt. We all learned about acid, base and salt in previous classes, but now in 10th class we have to study about these substances in details. Acid, base and salt, these are the compounds formed due to different type of bondings such as ionic bond, covalent bond, coordinate bond, which we had studied in previous chapter, that is chemical bonding. So now we will discuss over here in detail about acid, base and salt. Now the term acid. What do you mean by acid? Different scientists gave different definitions regarding acids. Arrhenius theory, Bronsted and Lowry's theory, Lewis theory, there are different theories to define the term acid. Basically, according to, first of all, we will discuss about scientists Bronsted and Lowry. According to Bronsted and Lowry, the acids are the substances which are capable of donating proton. Proton means H ion. We all know very well that H ion is also known as proton. So according to the Bronsted-Lowry concept, the acids are the molecules or ions which can donate a proton, that means H ion. So they result in the formation of covalent bond. For example, HCl. ठीक है? In HCl, it loses hydrogen ion and result in the formation of proton and chloride ion. एक प्रोटॉन लूज कर रहा है और क्या रिजल्टेंट बना रहा है? क्लोराइड आयन. In HCl, the covalent bond is found between hydrogen and chlorine. A sharing of single electron took place. So according to Bronsted and Lowry, acid means a substance which can a compound which can donate proton and form covalent bond. ठीक है? So they are known as either Bronsted-Lowry acid or Lewis acid. But according to Arrhenius, the substances which lose hydrogen ion when dissolved in water. For example, HCl है. Similarly as HCl, H2SO4 is also there. So जितने भी acids होते हैं, when they react with water molecule, they lose H ion, which is accepted by this water. So water convert into H3O positive plus Cl negative. We know very well that water is a neutral in nature because it is amphoteric. Amphoteric means a substance which acts as acid as well as base both. So water is amphoteric. When it reacts with acid, it behaves like a base. और बेस क्या करते हैं? They receive hydrogen ion which is donated by acid. तो जो HCl H ion lose कर रहा है, that will be accepted by this water molecule. Now, what are the characteristics of acids? Usually, the acids are the substances which contain hydrogen ion, and on reacting with water, they lose. On reacting with water या on dissolved with water, they use hydronium ion, that is H3O positive. The pH of acid is always less than 7. ठीक है? जितना minimum acid का pH होगा, the acid will be more strong. Means if the pH of acid is 1, then it will be more strong rather than the pH of acid 6. Second thing, it is sour in taste. Taste में खट्टे होते हैं. Third thing, When they react with metal, they result in the formation of hydrogen gas. Moreover, they turn blue litmus to red. So these are the basic characteristics of acids. Now, the classifications of acid. There are different criteria for the classification of acids. Depending upon the sources, depending upon the sources, the acid is classified in two categories. Number one, organic acid, and number two, mineral acids. Organic acids are the acids which are obtained from living beings. Living beings means plant, animals and microorganisms. ठीक है, तो acids which are obtained from plants and animals, those are known as organic acids. These acids are generally weak in nature. For example, acetic acid, that means CH3, COOH. Formic acid, HCOOH. So these are the acids which are present in living beings. The formic acid is present in red ant, while citric acid, suppose citric acid, that is present in lemon. Acetic acid, we get this from sugar, while we form vinegar, sugar cane से जब बनाते हैं, then we got acetic acid. So these are the organic acids and they are very weak in nature. The major constituent of these acids is carbon. While mineral acids are the acids which are obtained from minerals, means ऐसे substance जो earth crust के नीचे present होते हैं. So from those minerals we get mineral acid. They do not contain carbon and most of the mineral acids are strong in nature, such as sulfuric acid H2SO4, hydrochloric acid HCl, nitric acid HNO3, etc. The second criteria for the division of classification is their basicity. Basicity means the number of hydrogen ions produced by any acid. Means when we dissolve any acid in water, तो कितने H ion produce होंगे, that is its basicity. For example, the first one is monobasic acid. Monobasic acid means the substance which produce one hydrogen ion. जैसे HCl है, when we dissociate HCl in water, so it will be converted into H ion and Cl ion. Means this one is only one H ion produced by this acid. In dibasic, it will produce two H ions such as H2SO4. It will converted into 2 H ion and SO4 minus 2. तो यही बात मैंने अभी बोली बेटा. The thing is that कि when any acid produce one hydrogen ion, that is monobasic. When it dissolved in water and produce two hydrogen ion, then it is dibasic. And if it produces three hydrogen ions, then it is known as tribasic acid. The next criteria is depending upon concentration. Concentration means the amount of acid present in aqueous. Aqueous solution means a solution which is obtained by dissolving solute in water. Means the aqueous means the solvent is water. ठीक है. So when we add a particular amount of acid in particular amount of aqueous solution, that is known as concentration. For example, when we buy milk from milkman, ठीक है, so when it is in purest form, that is concentrated. But धीरे धीरे हम उसमें water add करते हैं, so it get diluted. So similarly, the acids are classified in two categories: concentrated acid and dilute acid. In concentrated acid, it contains very small amount of water, means the major part is acid. Either concentrated acid has no acid, sorry, either concentrated acid have no water molecule in them, or if it is present, then that will be in very small amount. While in dilute acid, it contains a huge amount of water. The dilute acids are prepared by adding water with acid. अब एक बात ये आती है कि we have to mix acid and water to prepare the dilute acid. But how? Acid में water डालेंगे और we have to put water in acid. Water is never poured on acid. कभी भी acid में water नहीं डालते. We always pour acid in water. The reason is that when water is poured into acid, then heat is evolved. ठीक है, अब heat evolve हो गया, and when we put water in acid, it result in the formation of steam, and it can burn us. It will give us injury. ठीक है, that's why we add acid in water by continuous stirring to avoid the formation of steam. Hence, the dilute acid is prepared by adding acid in water. So how do we prepare acids in laboratories? The very first is by direct synthesis. Direct synthesis means the addition of water. Direct synthesis means the addition of hydrogen gas in particular substance. For example, here a reaction is written: H2 plus Cl2 gives 2HCl. When we combine hydrogen with chlorine, it will form hydrochloric acid. It may be hydrochloric acid in gaseous state or liquid state. ठीक है? Similarly, if we add hydrogen gas in SO3 यानी सल्फर ट्राइऑक्साइड गैस, ठीक है, it will result in the formation of H2SO3, the oxo acid of sulfur. ठीक है, by balancing the reaction we can get more type of acids such as H2SO4, H2S2O7 and so on. So the acids are prepared by the direct addition of hydrogen gas along with the radicals or gases. This method is known as direct synthesis. Second one is by acetic oxides. Acetic oxides are the oxides which are of non-metals. We all know very well, in first chapter we had read this in periodic table, that non-metals are the substances which result in the formation of acidic oxides. ठीक है, such as sulfur trioxide, nitrogen oxide. By this process, only oxo acids can be prepared. Oxo acid means the acid which contain oxygen along with them. For example, when water is added in sulfur trioxide gas, it results in the formation of sulfuric acid. ठीक है, these are the addition reactions. ठीक है, water get added with N2O5 and result in the formation of nitric acid. Third is by oxidation of non-metals. इस मेथड से we are going to form acid by the help of another acid. The nitric acid is the acid which is highly oxidizing in nature. When it gets attached with sulfur, it oxidizes sulfur. ठीक है, while it gets self reduced, ये दूसरे को तो ऑक्सीडाइज कर रहा है but it gets self reduced over. See, I am going to explain the reaction, how this reaction takes place. When we heat nitric acid, it results in the formation of NO2, H2O, along with nascent oxygen. When we add any non-metal such as sulfur or phosphorus in it, see, NO2 remains like similar. Some of the water molecule along with nascent oxygen add with this non-metal to form the resulting oxo acid. Okay. So in this way, by the oxidation of non-metal, we get the another acid. The last method of preparation of acid is by displacement of salt. When we add any acid in salt, it results in the formation of another acid. ठीक है? For example, NaCl is a neutral salt in which sulfuric acid is getting added. From over here, what will happen? H2SO4 will dissociate like H positive and HSO4 negative ion. H positive and HSO4 negative ion. Similarly, NaCl is split up into Na positive and Cl negative ion. Now what will happen? इसका positive add with the negative radical of this. H ion attached with chloride ion result in the formation of HCl. Similarly, its positive ion attached with its negative ion and result in the formation of sodium hydrogen sulfate, also known as sodium bisulfate. Similarly, if we take over here the nitrate salt, then it result in the formation of nitric acid. Now the physical properties of acids. They are sour in taste. We all know very well that acids are the substances which are sour in taste, and they are highly corrosive in nature. Why? Because they result in the production of water and nascent oxygen. So they can corrode anything by reacting with other metals. They can change the color of indicators. Indicators are the substances such as litmus, phenolphthalein, which give special indication when they react with any substance. Now the another thing is the chemical properties of acid. When acid react with active metals such as zinc, what will happen? Zinc replaces this hydrogen from over here and result in the production of zinc chloride. जिंक ने क्या किया है? हाइड्रोजन को यहाँ से डिस्प्लेस किया है एंड इट रिजल्ट इन द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ जिंक क्लोराइड एंड हाइड्रोजन गैस. ठीक है. सेकेंड, reaction with bases. We all know very well when acid and base react with each other, they result in the formation of salt and water. What I said, when acid and base react with each other, they result in the formation of salt and water. ठीक है. So here I have taken a acid NaOH and a base NaOH and a acid HCl. What will happen? It is split up into sodium ion and hydroxide ion, while this one is hydrogen and chlorine ion. इसका नेगेटिव इसके पॉजिटिव से अटैच होगा and result in the formation of water, while this chlorine add with sodium and result in the formation of sodium chloride. The The next one is the action of dilute acid on salt. Dilute acid is a salt पे. Calcium carbonate plus HCl. Calcium carbonate will split up into Ca plus 2 and carbonate ion CO3 minus 2. Similarly, HCl result break into H positive and Cl negative. What will happen? This positive attach with this chlorine, but the charge is different. Calcium possesses plus 2 charge and it possesses minus 1. So according to this, it will result in the formation of CaCl2. Similarly, here it will be formed H2CO3 carbonic acid, which is a weak acid, which immediately split up into water and CO. If we took bicarbonate, calcium bicarbonate means CaHCO3 का whole twice, because bicarbonate ion has -1 charge but calcium has the valency of 2. So what will happen when it reacts with HCl? What will happen? H2CO3. Similarly यहाँ पे भी H2CO3 which split up into H2O and CO2. While calcium की दोनों valencies free हुई हैं, these chlorine ion will get attached over there and result in the formation of calcium chloride. The next reaction is decomposition reaction. Decomposition means splitting up. See, calcium sulfate with HCl. Calcium ion or sulfate ion while hydrogen and chlorine. What will happen? H2SO3 will form, which is a weak acid, and it is split into H2O and SO2. And again calcium chloride is formed. If we took bisulfate, then the same reaction will take place. Okay? So in this way, these are the properties of acid. Now the next topic is base. What do you mean by bases? Basically, bases are the substance which are formed by, according to Bronsted and Lowry, by accepting. Acid क्या थे? They are donated hydrogen ion, but base are the substances which accept hydrogen. The pH of base is always more than 7. And they are usually bitter in taste. ठीक है? They may be a metallic oxide. Metal के oxide basic होते हैं. That's why they may be metallic oxide, hydroxide. ठीक है? What are basic oxides? Basic oxide means the oxides of metals. The oxides of metals, and they contain oxygen. While basic hydroxide contain OH ion, यानी hydroxide ion, and both of these result in the production of salt and water. I hope it is clear. Now the next topic is alkalis. What do you mean by alkalis? Alkalis are the aqueous solution of bases. Means when bases are dissolved in water, they result in formation of alkali. So they form the hydroxide ion in aqueous solution. For example, when NaOH is dissolved in water, it results in the formation of sodium ion and OH. These are the substances which convert red litmus to blue. All alkalis are bases, but each base is not alkali. On basis of their strength, they are classified in two categories: strong alkali and weak alkali. If the alkali get completely dissociated, means they completely ionize when dissolved in water, then they are known as strong alkalis. Completely dissociate हो रहे हैं, that means they result in the production of high amount of hydroxide. For example, NaOH, KOH, etc. While in weak alkali, that means will be either partially dissociated when dissolved in water. So the occurrence of hydroxide is very less in amount, such as ammonium hydroxide. The another mode of classification is on the basis of their acidity. On basis of acidity, acidity means number of hydroxide ion OH ion loosed by any base. जब कोई वन मॉलिक्यूल बेस का नंबर ऑफ H ion जितने लूज करता है, that is known as acidity. If it produce one OH ion, then it is monoacidic. If it produce two OH ion, then it is diacidic. If it produce three OH ion, then it is triacidic. Maximum it can lose three. Sorry, it can produce three. Minimum it can produce one. The preparation of bases. The very first is reaction with oxygen. Metallic oxide है. When metal react with oxygen, it react in the formation of metal basic oxides. For example, sodium and oxygen. Sodium has the valency of 1, so cross में 1, while oxygen have 2. Then second, reaction of reactive metals with water. What will happen? Water, we know, is a amphoteric. It will act as acid and base both. So when it react with metal atom, sodium is an electropositive atom, and this element will replace hydrogen from over here and result in the formation of base. Third is bimetallic oxide. When metallic oxides are dissolved in water, this will split into Na positive and O2, O minus 2. ठीक है? And water in H positive and OH negative. They get combined with each other. ये सब आपस में combined हो जाता है and it result in the formation of NaOH. The third one is by double displacement reaction. Double displacement means दो radicals आपस में interchange. A ferric chloride when react with a base, एक base से दूसरा base बना. From here, its negative attached with its positive, NaCl will be formed. Iron has valency 3 over here, so 3 OH molecules get attached with this iron to complete a bond formation. The last one is the decomposition of salt. Decomposition means एक बड़ा molecule split up into two or more than two small molecules. When we heat calcium carbonate or metallic carbonate, the CO2 gas evolved and the remaining oxide is basic in nature. Now the physical properties of bases. Usually the bases are sharp and bitter in taste, having soapy touch. चिकने होते हैं बहुत ज़्यादा. They are strong electrolytes, means they can carry electricity, and they are also corrosive in nature. When they react with CO2, the CO2 get added in it and it result in the formation of carbonate. देखो carbonate को heat करोगे, CO2 will get evolved. But if you add CO2 in base, it results again in the formation of carbonate. Second is reaction with acid. Acid and base always react with each other to form salt and water. The next one is reaction with metallic salt. ठीक है, copper sulfate split up into copper ion and sulfate ion. ठीक है, अमोनियम हाइड्रोक्साइड NH4 पॉजिटिव एंड OH नेगेटिव, इसका पॉजिटिव इसके नेगेटिव से रिजल्ट इन द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ अमोनियम सल्फेट, while this positive will attach with this OH ion result in the formation of copper hydroxide. The last chemical property is reaction with ammonium salt. When it reacts with ammonium salt, it result in the formation of ammonia gas. कैसे? This from over here, its negative attached with this NaCl form and NH4OH ammonium hydroxide will be, which is unstable in nature and randomly it decomposes into water and ammonia. ठीक है? So these are the acids, bases, their definition, method of preparation and property. Hope you all understand it. If you have any doubt, you can comment in comment area. Thank you. All the best.